Hello Libra, thanks for joining me for the October 2018 Tarot Scope with Rock and Roll Prophetess deck we're going to use. And then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, as always. This month I'm starting something special for Patreon subscribers. In addition to getting your readings early and without the Google ads on them, we're also going to do an after bonus card and from a different deck, and this month it's going to be the story cards by Kathy Nichols. So if you're a Patreon subscriber, you can take advantage of that. Happy birthday to all you Libras. It's a big month for you. It's not only your birthday month, which is your solar return, but it's also your new moon will be occurring this month, and that new moon will occur on the 8th of October. Will be the new moon in Libra. I wanted to do just a quick mention. I did some shuffling on camera last time, and I had all sorts of comments about it. So I do in between. I shuffle quite a bit, okay, and I do that kind of shuffling like this. And this kind of shuffling to me kind of clears the deck and gets rid of all the old energy in between readings. And then when I go and put it in the basket, that is where I do the shuffling. It kind of keeps the energy together. You may do it differently. It's not set in stone, but that's how I do it. So that's how I roll with the shuffling. But believe me, it does get shuffled. Just because I don't do it on camera and waste your time, it does get shuffled in between. But here we go. This is the reading for Libra for October of 2018. Yeah, as every year, your solar return, which is your birthday, it's usually on the day of your birthday, your solar return, or give or take one day. It's never more than one day away from your actual birthday. This is a very powerful time. Oh boy, let's see. Let's do this. I guess we'll do all of them. Excuse me. It's a very powerful time for you every year to do your manifestation. Sorry, I had to get a drink. It's your personal new year, not January 1st, your birthday, your solar return. That's your personal new year. Okay, what's in store for our Libra friends for October? Okay, here's the reading. Looks pretty nice for you, Libra. This is also a good time if you're interested to order the year ahead reading for your birthday, and you can find all that on my website. So the first card out was the Ace of Cups. This is a very favorable card. This is a new beginning in love. And like I was just saying, your birthday, your solar return, this is the time to manifest the new things in your life that you're trying to manifest and bring into being. And the Ace of Cups gives you this bonus burst of positive energy to bring forth and make it a reality. You have the Page of Rods here too. Pages I usually don't use as people. I usually, you know, all the young dudes carry the news. So the pages are news is coming. Could be news coming in the time of fire, but we don't really have anything fire going on this month. So it just says that news is coming. It does feel like some things are, there's some stalls and delays, oops, but that it will turn around. It is going to turn around down here. You've got a couple of cards here. This is like being stuck or holding on to money, kind of staying in one spot. This is wanting to move forward but being unable to move forward. Or sometimes it can be an actual trip or something like that. You want to take a journey, you want to take a trip. Ooh, the dog just slobbered on me. Hold on, I'm sorry. I don't like it when the dog slobbers on me. You want to take a little trip or journey. I was just hearing that lowrider, take a little trip with me. I want to do a little smudging here too. I feel like I want to put up a little smudge. Let me find a little piece. Do I have like a little piece of smudge here? Yeah, so it could be a journey or something that is delayed. Here we go. This is a perfect little tiny piece of smudge. But because it's followed by the Chariot, it does say that it's going to happen here. Let me get a little smudge going. So something could be delayed, even if it's not a journey. Something is delayed, and then it's moved forward. You know, that's what this is saying, from this to this. This also has that moon card on it, and even though it's sort of like a new moon, a full moon, it does have like the little sliver of the new moon on the side there. So I feel like it may not happen by the time of that new moon on the 8th, which is that new moon in your sign, but it would be coming a little bit later. Or maybe we could say even by the time of the full moon. You might want to look at it that way. And then the full moon is going to be in Taurus on the 24th. But the bottom line is, with the Chariot down here, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to move forward with, if it's a trip, if it's a journey, or if it's just your life in general, the Chariot is a very powerful card. It's the highest success card in the entire deck. So it means things will move forward. You will have the success you're seeking. You will get where you're going, and you will move forward. You will have success. This is that Three of Cups in reverse kind of flew out of the deck here. This is, you know, there's some people that you're wanting to move away from. There's a situation that you're wanting to move away from. This is usually like gossiping or negative vibration, or people who are kind of on a lower vibe, or, you know, are not, like, what I'm feeling is more like against each other rather than for each other, you know. And you want people who are supportive, people who are going for you. The King of Swords shows up here, so that could be somebody who's for you, or you. This is the air sign person. So this could be you, or another air sign, which would be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So in the upright position, in the showing up as a king. So a king is higher than this. The king is not a page, the king is not a knight, the king is the king. The king is further along, more mature, they know what they want, they know what they're doing. So even if this could be some new associate that comes into your life, but it also is just you, I think. And again, if you've never seen my readings, there's no gender. So even though it's a king, it doesn't mean it's a man necessarily. It could be anybody. So he's in the upright position, and his sword is a promise of victory. You know, he's victorious, he's triumphant. And this is also a card of victory. There's going to be some changes coming. 4 around, you might be moving. With these two cards together, you might even be moving like to a different place altogether. You might be traveling and moving, like relocating somewhere. But it's definitely a change in your environment, even if it's not a move to a new home. And the change in the environment is not, you're not going to have this energy around you anymore. You got a 4 here, a 4 here, and a 4 here. So you've got 3 4s. So the number 4 is kind of like foundations, stability, these kinds of things. The 4 of Swords in reverse, it says this is a healing time. This is something that you've been trying to get together for a while, and you've been waiting and waiting, or healing, and finally it's going to start moving forward. And no better time to move forward than this time of your solar return and your birthday and everything, and your new moon. Do your manifestations on your new moon. Before I go over to the animal totem card, let me just show you really quick. Oh, my rings are falling off. These are some of the Astro Art that I'm doing. I'm doing these at night now. You can see them way better. The ones I recorded in the day were really hard to see. This is the Celestial Art. These are art that is done with your chart. Your chart is in here of your sun and your sun, rising, and moon symbols, various symbols, and various you know, parts of your chart will be used. This is on the other Astro Art that I'm doing. It's the personalized glyph, and it's also your sun, rising, and moon. A couple of people have told me they're doing tattoos with this, which I think is so awesome. And then, of course, as always, I have the Astrology. You can find all that on my website. The other thing I wanted to mention real quickly is the t-shirts that I offer on my website. You can now are available in the UK and in Germany. So previously they were only available in the US, and many of you commented and wrote me. So now they are available in the UK and Germany, so if you're interested, you can check that out. I also still have the solstice readings available until the end of September. But let's get back to our Libra birthday people, and what is your animal totem for the month of October. I almost said the Hangman, because the possum is sort of like the Hangman. It reminds me of the Hangman very much. I love possum. I've started to really love possums now. Dreamer of dreams, seer of visions. Pause, create space for enlightenment, breathe. Keep your plans and ideas private. Know when to assert yourself and when to play dead. Yeah, I would keep my plans and ideas private around these people here, because they're not well-wishers, you know. They're caught up in some negative downside vibrations, and that's not going, like leaking the energy of what you want to do. You know, you're starting something new. You have an opportunity to start something new. You have an opportunity to make some changes. And this isn't going to be a part of your life anymore. They don't understand where you're heading. You know, their vibration doesn't coincide with yours in any way. So keep it close. Loose lips sink ships. That's what I'm hearing. So loose lips sink ships. So unless this is a different person, there might be one or two people that you can confide in. But as far as the general public, kind of keep your plans quiet. I think that's a big thing. Another thing about the opossum is it's nocturnal too. So it's kind of like, again, they go around in the dark, you know, and they make their plans when everybody's sleeping. Other people are asleep to what they're really up to. So it's a powerful time for creating new beginnings in your life. But, you know, be careful who you share it with. That would be the only other part of it. Okay, so that's the reading for the general public. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you'll have access to we're going to pull another card to add to the reading. That will be in a separate video for Patreon subscribers. Patreon subscribers also are able to view these readings early and with no Google ads, and they will get the bonus video. It's $8 a month, but that covers all 12 readings. So instead of Vimeo on demand, where you have to pay $3 or $4 for each reading, for $8 a month you get all of them. So it's something to consider if you're interested. And I want to wish all of you Libras such a happy birthday. Don't forget it's your solar return. Spend that day doing something Ace of Cups energy to create a great new year for you ahead. This is your new year. This is your solar return. This is your time to manifest your reality. Okay, Libras, if you want to subscribe, you can find the subscribe button down here. You can hit my website up in the corner or down below. And then beside the Patreon and the art, there's all sorts of readings available, everything. It's all on the website, so please check it out if you're interested. Remember your love and beauty incarnate. Have a great birthday and a great solar return and a happy October, and I'll speak to you soon.